the cab car, no AI or anything. We will just get there and go for it. While that's loading, let's just have a quick look at the overview again. So this is the route at Chicago on the eastern side of the route, traveling west. This is rotated just to make it fit. So this is on the eastern side of the route at Chicago. We travel west along the line to Aurora, and there are a number of quite large freight yards along the way. So that's as well as the big the branch line near Aurora. So the route's got an immense amount of playability and possibilities for scenarios. So really looking forward to seeing what people come up with on Steam Workshop. Included, you get the commuter and the bi-level cab coach. You can drive from either. So you generally drive from the F40PH when you're heading westbound, and you would generally drive from the cab car when you're heading eastbound. And then there's also the GP38s, which come in an orange livery and a green livery. Right, so we're in the game now. So let me start. Oh, this looks good. This must be some sort of old roundhouse by the looks of it. Okay, so this is Aurora Station here. So I'm going to just get a consist led by a cab car. Chuck that in there, and then we'll flip that around. It's on the right hand side, isn't it? Good. And then we'll stick a driver on it, and then we will give it a schedule. And our job is just to get to somewhere in Chicago. So 4 was where it said, so let's just go to 4. It's going to take us an hour, folks. And that's 4. Right, that gets us where we're going. I do need to set it to be a player service. I do believe we can now go. Right, let's turn the game noise up a bit so that we can hear what's going on. Right, so this is the cab car. Oh, this is spectacular. Again, you've got the proving, so you can turn the lights on. That's it, we've got all our lights. So we've got highball. We're clear to proceed out of Aurora. Let me just take it out of idle so we can just have a look around Aurora. Got this old caboose here. Okay, let's get moving, or we're not going to make it to Chicago anytime soon. At least we can see all around us now. I do want to try and keep to the line speed. Let's try and get to Chicago as quickly as we can. See the railway line just up there. So it looks like it's got overspeed. The alarm just went on for the overspeed, and I've just corrected that. by applying the brakes, getting under the speed, and then hitting Q to reset it. Wipers. Cab light. Oh, we can see the cab a lot better with the cab light on. I'll leave the cab light on, even though it's not normal practice. At least that way you can see it. Right. Just spend some time out of the cab so that we can see sort of the general area and some of the scenery. Now we may end up wrong line running here, in which case I apologise. I did rather quickly set this scenario up, as you saw. We're in a 55 limit now. Whitemead says, I might stream on Thursday. It depends if I can get the issue solved with the computers. I've got another few hours I can work on it tomorrow to see if I can rectify it. But if I can't, then I'll let everyone know. Up to 45. I'm going to get the 70 permission in a minute. So the yards are all obviously bare because this scenario is just one I've quickly thrown together, so that we can just have a quick run along the length of the route in good weather. Oops, get the brakes on. That's it. Overspeeding again. That's it, we're doing 70 now, so we have we've got 32 miles to our termination in Chicago. What views does it have? It only has the one view. What works in the car? I have no idea. Let's start flicking switches, shall we, and see what happens. What's that? Run stop. We don't want to press that right now. Cab signals. So there's a switch for cab signals at least. Just lights, yeah, headlights, ditch lights, and signal light. Sander, hip switch. Right, let's get back up to speed again. We're not watching what we're doing. How long did it take to make this train to America? I think this route's probably been in development for probably a couple of years now, if maybe not, maybe 3 even. Initially it was one person, but then there's been more people involved with it since then. But certainly Joe has done a lot of the work on it. Whoops. I'm getting shouted at again by the train. Overspeeding again. This train's a little bit more picky when it comes to overspeeding. How many miles of track does it have? I think it's in the order of about 40 miles to go from one end of the route to the other. Oh, wobbles around quite nicely. Door, windows, excellent. Matt G says, how do I like the cab car? I love it, actually. I think it's really nice. I could see driving from this cab car. I don't think I saw a whistle board there. I just sort of randomly blew the horn. Well, it's very easy to drop it into emergency accidentally. Tungsten wants an awesome cinematic shot. Alright, let's do an awesome cinematic shot then. Or at least a cinematic shot. I'll let you judge if it's awesome. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's stand on the signal gantry, shall we? Let's get back up to 70. Well, we've got 26 miles to go. I don't know if the horn quills. I must admit, I've not been able to look at the manual yet. Alright, let's run back to run 1. Come back to idle before we get told off for speeding again. Just checking that sign to see if it was a whistle board. So I'm really enjoying this. This is the first time I've actually had a good look at right up and down the length of this route, and I have to say I think they've done an amazing job. What does everyone who's watching the stream think? I'm probably missing a load of key landmarks here, because I don't really know the area. But I'm hoping I'm showing enough off that you can see what you want to see if you do know the area. Why is the station so small? I don't know what the deal is there. Let's get back up to 70. So E Blackheart says most metro stations are quite small. There you go. One of the things I quite like about this is that because it's got a much more of a European feel to it, being start and stop rather than the traditional American freight, I think it'll be quite appealing to a much wider audience than the normal American route might be. So if you haven't normally considered American routes, but you like the sort of the standard commuter passenger type route, then I think you'll find that this one might be one you want to have a look at, I think. Got a 65 limit coming up. Trainboy Mike, if you've got any suggestions for scenarios, or for routes, sorry, then go on to enginedriver.com and post an article and tell us about the route. Tell everyone about the route, and let's get everyone talking about everyone's ideas. So same for anyone. If you've got any ideas for routes, locomotives, put an article together, submit it to Engine Driver, and yes, get everyone talking about it. That's the best way to help flesh the ideas out. Put some screenshots in there, or sorry, some photographs if you've got permission. Don't forget to get permission, hell, explain exactly what you think the route should be. Draw a little map. What is the start and end point? What are the yards and things that get included? What's the gameplay? Wow, this is amazing. Look at all this. Let's get some speed on. Obviously a bit more busy this area. A bit busier. A bit more busy. Have I got a screenshot for YouTube? No, I don't actually. That's a good point. Let's get a screenshot for YouTube. Alright, we're back in the 70s, so just accelerating back up for that. "19 miles to go." Don't want to get too close because we're trying to look at the route. Let's have a quick look at the route map, see where we're actually up to. So we've made it this far. So we've travelled all the way up here to here so far. We're on the, so this is the last straight before we make our way into Chicago. Someone asked to see level crossing gate. Whoops, throttle down. Slightly unorthodox horn, but never mind. Oh, we're back up to that bridge. So you've seen the whole route now between the two. Which means now we're on the run back to Chicago. There's the baseball fields, which look significantly more easy to see in the when it's not in the fog. Stephen Jam says you've not seen the West Chicago branch. Well, I think that some things have to be left for a surprise. Stephen James says he hates surprises. Yeah, there's a lot of crossings on this route, but then you're driving a train through a very built-up area. Matt, do you want to see the passenger view again? Absolutely. Then you got the downstairs as well. Let's get back outside. Cheers, Steam Trains Unlimited. Where is that? Is that Iola? That's Iola. G-Tracks, someone's just saying they look like G-Tracks trees. G-Tracks was one of the major developers of this route, along with Joe. Someone wants to know about the wheels. Let's have a look at the wheels. There you go. Is that good enough look at the wheels? Can't really get any closer to them, I'm afraid. Another baseball field. Right. Let's Let's have a quick look at the map again. Here we go. Look, so we're coming up on this this yard, which will be going round, and then this one over here, and then we're almost there. I keep saying this one, but that's because I don't know the route that well. Let's get back up to 70. $10 miles to go. We just passed 10 miles. Right, so we're making the left turn here, gets us to start navigating around the yard. There it is. Look at that massive yard. See it much more clearly now that we haven't got all that fog blocking the way, blocking our view. Make the most of the 70 because I think we're going to run out of the 70 very shortly. Where are we anyway? What's the name of this yard? Cicero Car Repair Shop. So this is Cicero Yard that we're going through at the moment. Metro Rail fans asked if the pricing will be the same as normal. The pricing will be announced at some point when it's launched. But at this point, I don't know what the pricing is going to be. I'm afraid. Right, this curve joins us back onto the sort of the vague general heading that we were going on before. Then we're going to get a right turn, if I remember rightly. Yep, and then we start our run. So we've got this straight, and then we're going to start our run into Chicago Union. So you're going to start seeing the skyline building up now. Going too fast. Just keep an eye on the map because we're going to start getting slowed down shortly. So we can already start seeing some of the Chicago skyline coming into view now. Definitely feeling a lot more built up now, isn't it? Cal just said, for 2,000 followers, you're going to get a behind-the-scenes tour of DTG. Like I said, a couple of other people have mentioned that. That's for DTG to do, not for me. Really starting to see the skyline coming out now. We're starting to get the first of the speed reductions. This is the L. Let's go and have a look down the L. There's 2 or 3 stations on the L. Although the L isn't obviously a focus of the route, and I don't think there certainly isn't anything included for you to drive on it. It's there because it's background scenery that you need to be able to see. Oh, here we go. We're in a 60 limit now. What yard is this? Let me have a look. We're going through here at the moment. Western Avenue Yard and the Union Pacific Global Yard. Coming up on the 40. Definitely have the skyline now visible, including the towering, that's the John Hancock Centre, isn't it there? For those of you that used to play the earlier versions of Flight Simulator, of course it used to start at Chicago Meigs Airfield. So you probably know the area better than you think. Oh, okay, tallest tower is the Willis Tower. Okay, fair enough. .40 limit, so we're slowing down now. Starting to get a bit more of a grungy inner city look to the route now, very clearly. We're actually passing the skyline now. That's a red light. Why is that a red light? You're not allowed to give me red lights. I'm ignoring the red lights for the simple reason that this is a quick drive scenario. I think we've had some manual points we're supposed to have changed here. Yes, we have. Alright, in that case, let's change direction. We've gone the wrong way here. There were clearly some manual points we should have been paying attention to. That one looks like it's the most likely culprit. Yep. Never mind. Failed at the last minute. That's certainly the first junction we can do that from. Looks like it's going to route us through the yard. That's nice of it, isn't it? There's no other points that we can take there. Alright, let's do that then. Okay, I've got no idea where that's going to take us now. It's a complicated route at this section. Right, so the blue line comes in here. Let's route that to there. To there. How are we doing on speed? Too fast. Right, so where's the blue line gone? I lost the blue line. There it is. They come all the way down this way. Change the point. Change the point. And it's not going to like that. Okay. Why is it not going to let me go into Union Station then? Let me try going up the up one of these lines then. So we come up this way, we go through the yard, because, you know, why not? Change that one, change that one. That one isn't changing either. Ugh. Getting trolled again by the dispatcher. So, we're coming along in here. I don't know how much further we're going to be able to take it, because I can't work out how to get this into the right place. Come all the way around the outside. Let's try a different tack here. Oh, that's going to get us a bit further. We'll do that. I'm sure this is not a prototypical path, but it's a path that will get us to see the journey. We're now turning to face Chicago. $10 miles per hour limit. Oh, we're actually going to go through the depot. Superb. Everyone's giving me information on what I should have done, but never mind. We're going the wrong way. We'll get to see the route though. Before we ride the rest of the way in the cab, there is this rather splendid bridge over here as well, which I thought was rather nice. But anyway. We're taking the scenic route. A special exclusive shed tour. Head out view. Only doing 10 miles an hour here, so there's only so much we can do. Right, where are we? We're coming out here. Okay, it's actually going to route us to the right place, so I'm happy with that. And there's the entrance to Chicago Union Underground Station. It's just, Stephen Jams just asked, are both sides of the Union modelled or just the south one? It's just the south side, so that's where it stops. U-Rock wants to see the whole dispatch screen. There you go. So this is the route. So you've got Chicago Union, you've got the Metro Depot, then you've got the yards here. You've got that yard there. I think that's Cicero Yard. Carrying on down, Eola Yard, and then that's Aurora. And you've got some more yard and industry stuff down here, and then you've got the other branch line up here. So West Chicago. Oh, we're going to go and get the train washed as well. Look at this. You're getting a total treat here tonight. Everyone stick another tenner in the tip box. Oh, you can actually see the Mars light effect as well. And we're entering Chicago Union Station. Still got a third of a mile to get to the final bit. But say goodbye to the sunshine, folks. This is it. Doesn't look like it's got echo. See, Exo Hunter asked if the horn echoes. Doesn't seem to. Let's see if it starts later on. Union Station 4 coming up, quarter of a mile. Look at this complex. This is a nightmare. Let's push on in, get into platform 4. And this is platform 4, folks. If anyone on the stream hasn't yet hit the follow button, now's a great time to hit the follow button. I think we are going to have a look at the West Chicago branch. I think we will. Just a quick, because it won't take very long. I am right in thinking the West Chicago branch is the one that goes north, isn't it? If I start at Eola Yard and then head north. That'll do, that's close enough for me. We'll open the doors there. Ooh, look at this. Really is a stunning model of Chicago. Okay, so that's that. How long will the branch line take? Not very long, Miles. It's not very long. You're supposed to get really close. Yeah, I know I am. Okay, so before we go any further, I think that we need